Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Chosen One. And the video that I want to make about is 7 signs that you are marked by God. 7 signs that you are marked by God. And I'm about to get into the video. See, these some things that I've been testimony about. I went through, and we all the same. So hopefully you can resonate with them. So these are 7 signs that you're marked by God. Sign number one, guys, is they always called you a leader ever since you was little. You was always called a leader ever since you was little. So, guys, ever since you was a child, a little kid, you had your teachers, your parents. You know what I'm saying? You had other grown people always called you a leader, and other people can see the leadership in you. They can always see the leadership in you. They can see that you're not a follower, so they can always see the leadership in you. They can see that you had the traits. They can see the things that's placed on the inside. They just can see in you. So you was always called a leader, always called a leader ever since you was a small child. Number two, guys, is you always had to figure things out on your own. You know what I'm saying? You always had to figure things out on your own. You always had to do things on your own, or you was always wanted to do things on your own. You know what I'm saying? Ever since a kid. You know what I'm saying? You always, just always want to do things on your own. You would always better feel like you can do things better on your own. You always felt like if you worked alone, you can get things more done better. You know what I'm saying? And done and correctly. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want no help. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need no help from nobody. Not that you didn't need help. You just didn't want no help. You didn't want to ask people. You just want to figure things out on your own. And you can do it on your own. You see what I'm saying? Even from a kid up. You know what I'm saying? So that's a sign number two that you were marked by God. You always wanted to figure and do things out on your own. Number two. Number three, guys, is you don't fit in with the crowd. Ever since you was a kid, you never ever felt like you fit in with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You never felt like you fit in with the crowd. Now I'm gonna give you, I don't want to make this a video about me, but I always, you know what I'm saying, when I was of the world, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, I always tried to fit in with the crowd. Like not fit in, but like a gang, join like a gang. And I just knew it in my spirit, and I could feel it. Like I just stood out of that gang. You know what I'm saying? I just stood out. Like you just don't fit in with a big crowd. You know what I'm saying? You stood out. So you always just did things on your own. You always walked by yourself. You always did things on your own. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know you assigned the third sign that you marked by God. You don't fit in with the crowd. You don't fit in. Number four is, guys, man, I always used to get this one. You always used to be called crazy or weird. Crazy or weird. But one thing I'm going to tell you about that though, guys, you always being called crazy or weird, they love your craziness. They love the way you act. They love the way, like, everything, like the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you, they say you act crazy. Like, they love your crazy ways. They love your weird ways. They love all of that, guys. You know what I'm saying? They call you that, but they love everything about you. And they're going to always be drawn to your craziness, to your weirdness. They're going to all, because it's not your craziness or weirdness, it's just your aura. It's just the Holy Spirit inside of you. So they're going to be drawn to that to you. They're going to be drawn to that, and they're going to love that about you, guys. So they always called you crazy or weird. And that's another sign, fourth sign that you're marked by God. They always just drawn to your aura. You see what I'm saying? Because you stand out. So they always going to be drawn to that. That's sign number four. Number five, guys, is that they stare at you. You always get people staring at you. People always staring at you. And not just like in a lustful way or just staring at you just like that. They just staring at you because they can see the Holy Spirit inside you. They can see that you're marked by God. They can see that in you. And other people can see that in you before you even see it in you. You see what I'm saying? And they can even see that. So you always getting stares, and especially when a little kid staring at you, guys, that's how you know you marked by God. That's how you know you marked by God. Little kids just stare at you. They just start smiling at you. Little kids just start running up to you, hugging you. They'll even get comfortable under you because they can feel the Holy Spirit and they can see that you're marked by God. You know what I'm saying? When they can feel that. And another thing, guys, are kids are spiritual. And those are the closest things to God. Kids is the closest thing to God. They are heritage from God, so they are the closest thing to God. And they can see that you got the Holy Spirit, and they can see the Holy Spirit in you, guys. When the kid, definitely, like I say, when the kids stare at you, run up to you, just hug you, want to be under you, they can feel your aura. They can feel that you're marked by God. They can feel your Holy Spirit inside of you. the Holy Spirit inside. So that's sign number 5, guys. Number 6, guys, is they say you always hear things like you've been here before, like I seen you before, like I know you from somewhere. You always used to get that. You always used to get that. That means it's another sign that you're marked by God. That's another sign that you got the Holy Spirit, and they can see that Holy Spirit in you, because they always tell you, you always like you've been here before, like I seen you, not been here before, like I seen you from somewhere, like I know you from somewhere. You always gonna get that. So that's how you know you marked by God. That's how you know that you have the Holy Spirit in you, and people know that your spirit been here on earth before. You see what I'm saying? That's why people tell you those things, because they know that your spirit has been here before. You see what I'm saying, guys? Your spirit has been here on the earth before you was even here. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you know another sign that you're marked by God. You have this Holy Spirit in you. And the last one, guys, number 7, is you have random people that always just start conversations with you. You have random people that just come up to you, like say you at the gym or somewhere, or at the store or somewhere. They just start explaining to you their personal problems or something, or something that happened to them in the past. You see what I'm saying? They always explaining stuff to you. That's how you know you marked by God. You have the Holy Spirit in you, guys. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones where they come up to you, just start random conversations to you about their personal life. That's how you know you marked by God and have the Holy Spirit in you. And when you at the grocery store, you just having start a random conversation with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you have the Holy Spirit and you marked by God, because they feel comfortable with you having a conversation with you. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people are not comfortable with just starting a random conversation with people. But when you just having random people just coming up to you, smiling at you, starting a conversation with you, that's how you know you marked by God. You have the Holy Spirit in you, guys. Truly, guys. So those are 7 ways that you know you marked by God. You have the Holy Spirit in you, guys. And those are some things that I experienced in life. And then if you feel like those are 7 ways, that things that you know that you're marked by God, have the Holy Spirit in you, like the video and comment on the video that this resonates with me, and share the video and subscribe to my channel. This your boy Chosen One, and I'm out. Peace. Shalom to everyone.